So I'm sure you and I have had a chance to order from Lazada. And what do we normally do? Well, we choose the items that we like, we put that into the cart, and we do a little bit of due diligence by double checking if the product is legit, if the seller is legit. And how do we do that? Well, we check on the reviews. And if we see that there's a lot of good reviews, then that creates a deeper inclination for us to make a buy for that product. But for those of us who really, really want to be sure, for those of us who are spending a good deal of money and this is a product that we've always wanted, what do we normally do? We try our best to make a connection. We start off with a chat, a text, and better yet, we make a phone call to the seller. And when there's some sort of connection there, when we feel that the seller is genuinely interested, not in selling to us, but in solving a problem for us, I think what happens there is there's trust and there's peace. And when there's peace, what happens? You make a buying decision, right? You say to yourself, all right, I'm willing to take the risk. And I think much is the same in the world today. I think today it's not just about having superior products or services. I mean, that's a given. We all have to do our part to make sure that we deliver good products and good services. But at the end of the day, I still believe that people will buy into you, not necessarily for your expertise, but for the connection that you make. You see, you can be an expert in a certain field, but that's not necessarily going to guarantee that they're going to work with you. They can find you in Google, they can find you in LinkedIn or through an SEO, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they will hire you. Because what gets you and I hired is the connection that we make with the customer. When we have the ability to listen to them without any judgment or bias whatsoever, without putting our expertise first. Because what I realize is that your expertise gets you to their front door, but it's your empathy and it's your engagement and your connection that gets you really, really hired into their business or into their lives. And so what do we need to do? I think we need to make that connection, because when we make that connection, the trust is there and they're able to reveal to us their pain points. And when we have a solution or an answer to those pain points, then most likely there is a greater inclination for them to work with us, not just for our expertise, but for the relationships that we've built with them. And so let's try to make an effort in that area. Let's not just work on our expertise. Let's work on our connection, because at the end of the day, people don't just buy superior products and services. That's a given. People buy into you before they buy in to your message.